Let us solve the equation square root of 3 to the power x into square root of 9 to the power x into square root of 81x equal to 81. First we observe that 81 equal to 9 square. Therefore, 81 to the power x. So let's raise both sides to the power x. 81 to the power x equal to 9 square to the power x. Again, by law of indices, a to the power m whole thing to the power n equal to a to the power mn. So this can be written as 9 to the power 2x. Therefore, if we take square root both sides, first 81 to the power x equal to 9 to the power 2x. So if we take square root both sides, then we obtain square root of 9 to the power x whole square, and that's just 9 to the power x. Root and square gets cancelled. Now we can write given expression is, or rather given equality is, square root of 3 to the power x we copy as it is, 9 to the power x we copy as it is, but square root of 81 to the power x, as we have seen, just equal to 9 to the power x equal to 81 as it is, we copy as it is. Once again you see that 3 to the power x copy as it is, 9 to the power x into 9 to the power x is 9 to the power x whole thing square. So this is square root of 9 to the power x whole thing square equal to 81. Once again we can cancel root and square. So we are left out with square root of 3 to the power x into 9 to the power x equal to 81. Now we see that we have different base. Can we make the same base? Of course, yes. We can write 9 is 3 square. Therefore, 9 to the power x equal to 3 square to the power x. That implies 9 to the power x equal to 3 to the power 2x. Once again, a to the power m to the power n equal to a to the power mn. Powers of powers, power can be multiplied. So you get 3 to the power x. So that implies this equation can be written as 3 to the power x into 9 to the power x is simply 3 to the power 2x equal to 81. Now you have got same base and you are multiplying two numbers with the same base, so we simply add the power. 3 to the power x plus 2x equal to 81. Here we simply use the formula that a to the power m into a to the power n equal to a to the power m plus n. Next, we just add it. X plus 2x is 3x. So 3 to the power 3x, square root of 3 to the power 3x equal to 81. And we can write square root as half. Root a is simply is equal to a to the power half. So we can write this as 3 to the power 3x whole thing to the power half equal to 81 is simply equal to 3 to the power 4. We want to compare, and so we maintain the same base. That implies 3 to the power, again a to the power m to the power n. Powers of powers, we can simply multiply by powers. 3 to the power 3x into half equal to 3 to the power 4. That gives us 3x by 2 equal to 4. We cross multiply to get 3x equal to 8, and so x equal to 8 by 3. And we are done.